Sprouts are something I love to grow indoors, and I do a lot of this in the wintertime. I've actually been showing my regular subscribers how I grow sprouts for, I guess, about 6 years now. I've shown them on and off, and over the years I've changed the way that I do it. So this is a quick clip from a video I did in 2010, and I used big jars then, and I used an aluminum screen to rinse my sprouts. And then just a couple of years ago I started to use a mason jar with cheesecloth. And anyway, so let me just go ahead and get into this and show you how we're going to do it. So you can find sprouting seeds online. They're very easy to find. I tend to buy the ones that have just the small seeds and not the bean seeds. I like broccoli seeds and the clover and the alfalfa and that kind of thing. So you'll just basically need a wide mouth mason jar along with some sprouting seeds, a little strainer, and a measuring spoon. I sprout 2 tablespoons at a time, and so we're just going to put this into a clean mason jar and cover the seeds with water. We'll let these sit overnight. The next day, you can go ahead and strain out your seeds. You'll want to go ahead and make sure you get all the water out. And you don't need a special top or anything like that. You can get these little strainers, I think, at the dollar store or so. And then just put them right back inside the wide mouth jar. It's a lot easier if you have a wide mouth jar. Now, I'm just using a pint-sized jar. If you use a seed mix that has beans in it, you may want to use a quart-sized jar. But if you're going to use the little strainer like I use, you need to use a wide mouth jar. Okay, so we'll just go ahead, and I like to put these on my windowsill, and I'll just put the little strainer right there on top. It fits perfectly, and in just a couple of days you'll notice it'll start to grow. Now, I put these on my windowsill not because the sprouts need light, but the UV light helps prevent any mold growth, okay? So it will inhibit mold growth, which can be your enemy with these seeds sprouting, okay? So you'll want to rinse them about twice a day. I rinse mine at least 2 to 3 times a day, and I have them on my windowsill right there by my kitchen, so it's easy for me to do. I don't forget about it. So usually about 4 days later, my pint-sized jar is full, and so it takes no time at all. And just another step I like to take is I will remove them from the jar, and I like to just give them a quick rinse of cold water. You know, I'm always using cold water, and I'll just dislodge those seed holes a little bit, and then I'll put them back in my jar. Or if I've grown too many and I know that I can't use them, I'll go ahead and put them in a Ziploc bag. But if I put them back in the jar and on my windowsill, they will continue to grow, and then they'll start to get the little tiny green leaves as well, and that's what I like. So there you go, and they are ready. So I do enjoy succession planting my sprouts as well. Those of you who've subscribed to my channel know I'm a big succession planter. So I like to have my sprouts at different stages of growth at all times. So about every, I guess it's probably 4 to 5 days, I'll start some more sprouts. And I'll do that. So I usually have about 3 jars going. And when I begin to sprout some new seeds, I always use a new clean jar, okay? So let me go ahead and show you some of the ways I love to use my sprouts, and that is in especially a salad, maybe with some blue cheese crumbles, a little grapefruit, some sesame seeds, so good. And then of course just on any sandwich, hamburgers are great with some watercress. I showed you how to grow that. One of my favorite ways is on a toasted English muffin with a little egg and some chives. Chives go so wonderfully with sprouts, so good. And then of course just on in wraps or tacos, whatever you have, anywhere you'd normally use lettuce. And then on soups or anything that has a lot of sauce in it, that's good too. I love it. So I hope you can give this a try soon. If you have any questions, leave them below the video. I'll be glad to help you. Most of these recipes are over on my channel, so you can click on the playlist there, and you'll find a lot of things over there. Also, if you haven't already, please feel free to click that little bell off to the right of the subscribe button, and you will receive all notifications for my channel if you check that little box. As always, please feel free to share this on your favorite social media. I sure would appreciate it. And thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a beautiful day.